Hello everyone, I'm Genie. I'm bringing you today, guys, another episode of Pick by Pick, where I show you what picks I do for expeditions and how I manage to win what I think of the cards. And this time I'm gonna do something a little bit different. Sometimes I will do some more experimental picks just to make the videos different from one another. And I will tell you if those picks, from those champions are actually good or not, if I recommend them or not. For example, today I got a Hecarim pick and a Zed pick. I saw some problems with the archetype. I think that the ephemeral archetype is not that good because you are sacrificing quite a lot. You're sacrificing mana, for example, just to develop ephemeral minions to trade and level Hecarim up. So you shouldn't, while you do that, you shouldn't be exactly as I did. You should diversify a little bit, not to go 100% full on ephemeral units. Otherwise you're gonna suffer. For example, today I got only 5 wins. Okay that I got 5 wins because the game crashed, and I'm gonna show you that right now on the screen. And the game crashed 2 times in 2 games in a row, so then I lost because I couldn't come back from it. I got kinda distracted when I came back and started playing the game wrong. So yeah, I don't really recommend you to go for Hecarim unless you know exactly what you're doing, or you're going to suffer. And I say that because, okay, it's a viable champion, and I'm gonna bring champions that are viable as well, but are not exactly the top 100% win, because so you guys have some different perspective on things as well. So yeah, be careful when you pick Hecarim. Don't go full on ephemeral and don't bank too much on him. For example, in this run, if I had went for Zed instead and had Hecarim only as a 1-off or 2-off, I probably could have done this better, and I probably could have won the 7 games even with the disconnect, I believe. So yeah, I'm gonna stop talking. Enjoy the video, leave a comment. If you're not subscribed yet, just do it, because there's no reason not to. And let's go for the video. See ya! Okay, so let's see what we have here. We have Teemo. Oh my god. We have Teemo, we have Darius, which doesn't look that bad, but I think in this case Zed represents more value for me because Ionia has elusives and whatnot. But yeah, I think it's the best option because Darius come out kinda late. Teemo is kinda, I don't know if Teemo is good. I mean, with the right deck he can work, but I think it's kind of complicated. I think Zed is more of a good staple to have. Okay, so Zed, we have Vladimir. I don't know if I'm gonna get this. I think Hecarim is a safer. I'm not gonna pick Lux because I already did last video was on her. Vlad, I still think he's not good enough. I think the drain doesn't really do it for us in expeditions yet, so I'm going for Hecarim. It's a safer pick, and he got buffed, so it's way better in my opinion. He can trade with some other key units as well, so he's more playable, I mean. Okay, but how are we going to play this, right? I think we are going for more of an ephemeral synergy right here. I don't think I'm not. But Will of Ionia is so good, right? I think I'm going for Will of Ionia and Avoria Blade Scout, because this is good, yeah, but it's not a key component of ephemerals. I think Will of Ionia can be better. Like it's more useful in more situations. Okay, right here we have. Okay, so right here I think the better option is Wind Disciplines and Avoria Blade Scout, but I think these are good as well. The only thing that I don't like is that I'm not playing Freljord, so the odds of me getting an Omenhawk is 0, right? So getting Navori Conspirator is not good in my opinion, because there's nothing that I can get value out of it, even though Jeweled Protector is a very solid pick. So I'm going for Twin Disciplines. Okay, now this is getting more interesting. Right here, I think the only option I have for this archetype that I'm trying to build, which is using the Ephemeral from Zed and other Ephemerals to buff Hecarim and win with him on the late game, is by getting more Ephemeral and using Stirred Spirits on units like Navori Blade Scout when he gets more useless after the first attack. So let's see how this works. I think it's gonna work out pretty well. This is not a pick for me. Navori Blade Scout, I don't like it, and the Sapling can be good. I'm not gonna tell you that it's gonna be fantastic, but I think it can be good enough. I can use Blighted Caretaker on one of these, for example, and generate even more Ephemerals to level Hecarim up even faster, and I may get other valuable units to kill with it. Don't want to get another one though, because I think getting my hand full of these is quite bad, but I think Bark Beast is a quite decent solid pick right here, and it's with Twin Disciplines as well, so let's go for this. Shadow Assassin. Okay, I have 2 Twin Disciplines already, so let's see what else we have. But it's gonna be this one as well, right? There's not much I can go for. Glimpse Beyond is very good as well, but then again, Shadow Assassin also draws me. So this is pretty much still one of the best 3 drops in the game, so I'm going for this. Okay. Chronicler of Ruin, it doesn't fit in this deck. There's nothing that benefits from it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Spectral Riders and Stirred Spirits. The good thing about Stirred Spirits is that it can buff units like Sapling because it's already ephemeral, right? And deals +2 to it. So this is a 4/1, for example. This is a that pirate from Bilgewater pretty much. So I think this is the pick. Okay, what else do we have? What else do we have? I am inclined to get Vile Feast, because I don't know, Dawn and Dusk can be decent in some situations, like for example with a Teemo or something. Or with Karma, but I don't know, I think it doesn't fit in this deck, in my opinion. So I'm gonna go for Ward and Spray. It can fit with Zed, but I don't know, I think I would be banking too much on this. So I'm going for Vile Feast and Ward and Spray, because Ward and Spray is good because I can kill it with Blighted Caretaker. Here I have a better option, right? Here I have a very good option. I want this Jeweled Protector and an Navori Blade Scout. Jeweled Protector is good because it would make Zed, for example, a very solid 3-drop later on. So this is quite precious. Yone, I don't feel like Yone is gonna be useful. Cursed Keeper can be good. And the Scales of the Dragon is also a very good pick, but I already have too many of these Twin Disciplines. I think Cursed Keeper and Bark Beast can add me more variety for what I'm going for, because for example I can use Cursed Keeper with Stirred Spirits and guarantee that it dies. So yeah. Okay, so now I don't want another Cursed Keeper because having too many of these can mess you up. I don't think Kinku Wayfinder is very good in this one because the only 1-drops I have they are not solid for this. So I think I'm going for Yusari and Soul Shepherd, because Soul Shepherd has such a good synergy with Ephemerals, and Yusari is a solid elusive unit. What else do I have? I have Rekindler. I have Rekindler. How much do I value? Rekindler is so good. Yeah, I think I'm going for Rekindler. Because what can Recall save, for example, right? Recall can make me play Jeweled Protector twice. What else? It can make me drop Shadow Assassin twice. But that's pretty much it. I'm playing an Ephemeral deck. I don't really care much about Recall. So Rekindler is the play right here, I think. Even though I don't like the Ravenous Butcher very much, but I have Hunted Relics, for example, to play it with. He's gonna make my hand squishier, but oh well. Not gonna matter very much. Now, do I value more Ravenous Butcher or Ione? Let's look at our curve right here. I think already. What 7 drops do I have? Okay, I have Rekindler and Vengeance. I think my curve is actually looking decent. I don't have any 4-drop, but this is not offering me a 4-drop as well. So let's go with it and see how it goes. Okay, so Anivia and Zed. Alright. So I already have a Zed in hand. That's fantastic. I'm gonna skip this. And do I stick with Shadow Assassin? She's one of my only ways to draw. And since he's running Anivia, I don't really believe he has a very low curve. Okay, I have Navori Blade Scout as well, so I can drop it to block if necessary, which is what I'm going to do. Alright. He wants to trade, that's fine by me. So I'm going for Soul Shepherd. And I'm not going to attack unless he... Yeah, I'm not going to attack. Well, he doesn't have any buff or debuff. And he doesn't have any way to ping my unit. So if I don't attack with it, I should be fine. So I should be able to remove this unit. And yeah, he's not even gonna block with it. Okay, so this turn I'm going to play Zed most likely, or I can play Shadow Assassin. I'm gonna have to see what he does. Okay, so this means I should play Zed and open attack next turn. Navori Blade Scout, okay. I should block this because if it attacks too many times, he can generate too much value and surprise me later on with an attack that it's kind of complicated to deal with. So I think I should open attack with Zed, and then I develop Shadow Assassin. Okay. Now I'm going to develop Shadow Assassin. Okay, nice. I can block next turn. And I can even save my Shadow Assassin with Twin Blades. With Twin Disciplines. Do I go for a Sparing Student? Yeah, because I can block with this. And it's not going to be much valuable otherwise, is it? It may be, though. It may be. So yeah, I'm going to develop this and see what happens next turn, because maybe this makes him not want to trade next. Okay, this is excellent. This is excellent. This is very, very nice. Because now I can use... Okay. Okay. How do I answer that? How do I answer that? Okay, let's see what he does first. Let's see what he does first. I'm gonna have to save my... Okay. Alright. I'm gonna have to save my Twin Disciplines. Not gonna use it on her, because I may need to use it on Zed next turn. And I'm still gonna do this. Because next turn I can sacrifice the spider to buff this and do some nasty things. Alright. Okay, so this is not looking too bad. I can use Blighted Caretaker next turn and Twin Disciplines if necessary. I also have Zed, I also have Hecarim, but I'm not gonna use Hecarim right now. I'm gonna do this first. Because I'm gonna buff this guy tremendously, and I can use 6 units to attack him right now. So this is looking quite powerful. He's gonna take a lot of damage. And I can sacrifice this unit to get a Ravenous Butcher if necessary. Okay, so I need to pressure him for lethal, right? And that's what I'm going to do if I do it like this. And if I can kill her as well, he's not gonna have a Nivea for quite some turns, and he has only 1 on his deck, so I should. Okay, so I'm gonna kill her as well. Can I get lethal though? Yes, I can. Okay, I'm gonna win this then, and GG. I got too much concentrated on Nivea there. But yeah, good game. Okay, let's see, what should we pick? So, I think we should be going for a more Hecarim focused deck, right? This is looking more like it, I think. This is looking more like it, and I believe Hecarim can bring more value. I think if I get the option to have a second Zed and a second Hecarim, I think I may be looking for that, but in this situation I'm in, I don't believe that. I think that the best thing to do is go for Hecarim. Yeah, I think this is better. Okay, so we're going for Sejuani and the big bald guy. I think this may be early for you. I think it may be early for all of you, to be honest. I don't feel like keeping any of this. I need more early draws, which I didn't get, but that's fine. Or rather, I did, and I think I'm gonna play this because I'm gonna get an open attack next turn if he doesn't have anything. And yeah, if he doesn't, then he doesn't, because it's a Freljord. Okay. There is no plunder, but alright. I'm gonna play Shadow Assassin next turn. Unless I feel more inclined to play Zed, but I think I'm gonna. Wow, you passed. Like, seriously. I'm gonna go for Zed then. You're gonna have to play something there. You're gonna have to play something. Really? Okay. Okay, this is weird as hell. For example, even if he decides to, okay, what the hell is going on? What the hell is going on? Alright, so, yeah, early, kind of late for you, my darling. Let's go for Shadow Assassin. Alright, this is looking decent. I have 3 mana to spare this turn, and yeah, I think I'm gonna let this pass though, because I don't feel like wasting resources to kill it, unless I use Navori Blaze Scout to block it and then Vile Feast, which is looking nice as an option. But I'm gonna get the Overwhelm effect anyway, so nah, it's not looking that good. Is it not though? Because I can use Shepherd and go for Sapling next turn. Gonna go for this. I'm gonna go for this. should have waited for the animation to pass, by the way. Let's see what he plays. Okay. Alright. This next turn I'm gonna be threatening a lot of damage. Because I'm gonna use Twin Disciplines before I... Oh, yeah, I have Shepherd, so I didn't even need to do that, but... Okay. I kinda did to, you know... Well, actually, I didn't need to do that. Oh well, alright, so I feel like buffing with Twin Disciplines before the attack, so I threaten even more damage with Zed. I think I'm gonna do that. Because now this is lethal, and even if he blocks Zed, he's gonna take a shoot ton of damage. Right? Okay, he's gonna have to do something else other than that, I believe. Otherwise he's dead. He needs... Yeah, I thought so. Okay. Okay, so for the draft, I don't like having Rekindler, to be honest with you. I don't like having Rekindler. Let's go for something else. Shadow Assassin, but then again, having a Vile Feast is quite decent in this deck because it generates me something to kill. I think a Ravenous Butcher is not being very valuable here. Because I want my ephemeral units to actually hit something. I don't want to be sacrificing them all that much, and Sparing Students have a good synergy with Haunted Relics and Blighted Caretaker, so I'm gonna get this. Okay, so for the third game we have Zed and Katarina. Probably an aggressive deck, right? I don't really have a way to deal with Katarina. I have 2 Hecarims in my hand. It doesn't look very good. But I should keep one, right? Because if I don't draw Hecarim, it's going to be quite complicated to win. But if this stays in my hand and it's a very aggressive deck, I shouldn't be keeping it. Yeah, I shouldn't be keeping it because it's kind of... He's going to take too long to level up, so yeah. Okay, kind of early for you as well, my man. Hopefully I will draw Zed, and I'm gonna be able to use this on curve, okay, or Hecarim. I'm gonna play Stirred Spirits, or should I? I'm gonna pass and see what he does. If he passes as well, then okay. Okay, didn't pass, but I'm gonna answer that with Viral Feast. Because now he doesn't have any, what should I call it? He doesn't have any buff that he can use to save that, so... And that unit can be quite troublesome in the future. Okay. I'm going to drop this to trade. Because this can get very big. This can get very big. If he has too many. Okay. So Shepherd. Alright. I need something else, like some more ephemeral units. I need to draw them. I think I'm gonna pass. Because attacking right here doesn't represent anything, to be honest. Okay. This means that there's something in his hand that has +1 attack. If it is Katarina, I'm gonna use Vengeance on that. I am so sure I'm gonna use Vengeance on that. Okay, so let's just pass and see what he does. If he attacks with everything, I'm gonna block. If he attacks only with that, I'm going to use Twin Disciplines on this. And kill it for free, pretty much. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna pass. Now I have Hecarim to play, and then I have Rekindler. So that's what I should do. I should just play him and go nuts, unless he plays this card. And in this case, I'm gonna wait and play Vengeance to get full value out of it. He may play this to trade with Hecarim. because it gave him +3, was it? It was +3, wasn't it? Yes, it was. Okay. But I should use Hecarim anyway because he's going to block and die, and I can actually save Hecarim by using Twin Disciplines if I so desire, and I actually want to do that, I believe. Yeah, I think I want to do that because making him... Yeah, I don't want any of that, man. I don't want any of that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to save Hecarim. Because I don't want to trade, I don't want him to get a trade on Hecarim for free, right? So I can use Vengeance next turn. I find very questionable from him having Deny. I think he doesn't have it. Next turn it's going to be my sole play, my only play is gonna be Vengeance. So maybe I shouldn't have used Twin Disciplines. Yeah, I'm gonna kill that thing, dude. That's nuts. I'm not gonna... I don't want any of that in my game. And I'm gonna let every other attack of his pass, to be honest. I don't feel like blocking this. Or maybe I should block and resurrect him next turn with the help of Rekindler. Maybe that's the play to go for, right? Because this is too much damage. And if I block, it's fine because I have the Rekindler to bring him back. And this is getting cheaper and cheaper by the time that... okay, so I'm gonna go for Rekindler. Alright. And then, depending on what he does, right, I'm gonna go for Warden Brain after the attack, probably. Ah, really? How many of these do you have? Okay, so I'm gonna go for this. Because if he decides to block with everything, then that's fine. This is a problem for me. This is a problem for me, but oh well. Okay, does he have a buff? No. Okay. That's problematic. I still have another Hecarim in my deck. But that's complicated. Okay. I'm gonna play Warden Spray to block, and then next turn I can use Jeweled Protector and... Okay, so I can use Will of Ionia on whatever got left. And use Jeweled Protector at the same turn. Hopefully this will get its cost to 0. Okay. That's what's going to get... Okay, now should I use it on Shadow Assassin? Because then I can trade with these two things. I think it's better, right? At least I create an elusive threat and deal with his elusive threats. But I should do this now or later. Because if I drop this now, I can block that. Right? I think that's the best play to go for. Because I'm gonna take elusive damage anyway. And by doing that, at least I eliminate one of them already. Okay, so I have another Vengeance. What else? What else? Kinko, okay. He is really going for elusives, isn't he? Oh, he didn't attack. Ah, you're going to regret it. You're going to regret it so bad. Okay. How should we do this? Okay. Let's see. Alright. I think we actually attack only with those two. I can attack with this as well. And I can actually attack with this as well. because his blocks are kind of difficult for him. These blocks are kind of difficult for him to deal with. He's gonna have to sacrifice some things if he wants to survive, unless he has something very good in hand, which I can possibly counter with... Yes, okay. Which I can possibly counter with Vengeance. Okay. What else? Alright. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm gonna Vengeance that, and I'm gonna use Will of Ionia on this. Do I have mana for everything? I do. Okay. Do this and this. And this should be game, to be honest with you. I don't believe he may have many other options on what to do. He has only one card in hand. This is going to die. This is not, but that's fine. I feel like using this on Cursed Keeper, because I don't think I'm gonna have many ways to kill him right now. Okay, so I'm gonna have to block next turn, and yeah, because he doesn't have any way to you know, save Zed. Okay. Okay. I'm going for this because it's better to block Zed. And yeah. This is gonna get stunned next turn, but no matter. If he decides to use Navori Scout Conspirator now, he's gonna get screwed. Okay, but he doesn't have anything else to do, so I'm gonna use this. On what should I use it? I think I'm gonna use this on Cursed Keeper, because I'm not gonna get any value out of him. And then next turn I shall attack with everything. Okay. Yeah. Alright, so the thing is, I kinda have to attack with everything right now, right? Leave this at last, because if he decides to use Kinko, yeah, I think I've won. Unless I'm very badly mistaken. Yeah, he may have enough to block, but yeah, I thought so. Okay. That was kind of weird for me, but that was the only play that I could go for. Okay, good game. Now for the let's see, what should I go for right here, right? I think now, as I said earlier, I think it's best for me to go for Zed, honestly. Because I kind of need some early game pressure, and I think Zed can provide me that. The problem is finding memories is kind of bad. Not gonna lie to you, but it can be decent, right? Since I have, since there's ephemeral in it, and there's one more of these. Yeah, it can be good, and I can get something like from Cursed Keeper value. I can draw one more card if it's necessary, and get an attack from an elusive. Yeah, I think that's good enough, and I may even get a Rekindler in if I see need to do that. So yeah,